The eastern woodpewee is a small, dull-colored common flycatcher heard in the forests of eastern North America every summer. Its lively-sounding telltale call, pee-o-wee, is loud and repetitive, and is one of the easiest bird songs to learn by ear. Their typical song begins before sunrise and ends long after sunset, but you may hear them nearly any time, day or night. My name is Rob, and this is Songbirding. When recording in the Bruce Peninsula, I didn't always get enough materials for a whole episode. Sometimes weather, recording conditions, or other factors limited how much good birdsong audio I gathered. The following is a collection of recordings in various locations, starting with the very first location I actually recorded at, the hiking trails near Cape Chin South. That was a winter wren sitting on. So this winter wren living on the edge of the Niagara Escarpment. It's a mix of low trees, don't go much more than 50 feet most. Birch. Conifers. There he is again. Some white pine, balsam fir. It's a very long song, but this winter wren is in typical habitat. Fairly dense woods. Lots of bugs here. Dark. The woods aren't very tall, but so these woods are thick enough to have black-throated green warbler here. Here we go. So these are red-eyed vireo. You might see something flying around again. There's another flycatcher. Could be eastern woodpewee. If it is, it's not singing. Yeah, it is an eastern woodpecker, but it's not singing. It's just flycatching. If he was singing, you'd hear it. This vireo is giving a good... Oh, there's two of them here. So... seems to be tearing something apart right now while singing. Not sure if it's a bug or flowers or something. They look like petals. He's moved on. The wind. There's our pui. So some call that peewee, some call it poi. I don't know what's right. I just know there's two E's on the end, and one E in the first vowels set. Not sure what you call that. There he is. Right in front of me. Oh, no, that's... So there's two of them. One's singing, the other one's flycatching. So I may be looking at the female, hearing the male. A lot of vireos. You can hear the vireo in the background. Next is a low-maintenance road I hiked called Circle G Lane, just west of Neashingaming. Okay, just giving it a quick try to a short road here called Circle G Lane. Sounds like we have blackbirdie and warbler here too. This is a very swampy area. Walking down what's basically looks like a laneway. It's a dirt road with a green patch down the middle. Surrounded by flooded forest. Sounds like American redstart. Sounds like we have wood thrush in the distance here. Seems to have stopped singing now that I've gotten closer. So it seems like I have two kinds of thrush here. On the left here, I feel like I have a Swainson's. also got a brown creeper call. So we got an American redstart too. There's a hairy woodpecker coming up. That piercing call. The short warble, I believe, is an American redstart. They can vary quite a bit in their song. So we got some calling brown creepers here. And that sharp tick call in the background is the hairy woodpecker. It sounds like we also got crows further along here. Move to the opening here. It's a song sparrow. Common yellowthroat. Red-eyed vireo. American redstart, song sparrow. There's a redstart. It's typical one where the note isn't different. Singing a red-eyed vireo, common yellowthroat, American redstart. I actually visited Swan Lake Lane twice, but the first time it was quite windy during a lot of the recording. Here's a bit more from that location. Oh, we may have a catbird. We have one that wants to sing, or at least meow. That's one of the quietest catbirds I've ever heard. There seem to be two of them. Here we go. This catbird singing while carrying a berry around its mouth somehow. Well, it's more of a call than a song, so we'll say calling. And yes, that meow is exactly why it's called a catbird. Seems to have moved on. So in the distance you can hear Indigo bunting. See if we can hear that again. There we go. It's a bit distant, but it's there. The song with the downward inflections, that's Indigo bunting. That'll be the male. There he is. Not sure if I can see him from here. There's a crow. Oh, what's this coming? Dark double-crested cormorant. Subspecies is known as a dark-crested cormorant, so I'm not entirely wrong by starting with the word dark. I'm gonna head towards this crow. Sometimes they call because of predators. Huh. Oh. That sounds like a raven. So we've got a raven coming from the other direction. Here it comes. I can hear it, but I can't see it. It's going to be going away from us now. Crows and ravens are not friends. See the crow rushing towards the direction of where I heard the raven coming from. Cedar waxwing's now singing. And there's our common yellowthroat doing its witchety, witchety, witchety. Okay. Cedar waxwings flown over, seem to be leaving the area. Robin making a couple calls. Here's a red-eyed vireo. He's making call as well as a song. So the vireo is the song, and the wah is the call. I'm also looking at American redstart female. Meow. Two of them here now. There's a raven again in the background. So we got ravens and catbirds. And a little tiny bird is also here. But I can't tell what it is. Showed up right where the catbirds were before they flew. So you may hear a little whoop whoop kind of call. That's also the catbird. Different call. I'll get a little closer to them, see if I can get that louder. More catbirds in the background. A very high-pitched mew. That is also catbird. And that sharp tick call. Actually not sure which one that one is. I was to guess maybe there's a song sparrow in there. But there's a lot of birds that make that call. Could also be a chipmunk. Song sparrow, the distance. Not sure who's doing this chatter sound in here. Just south of Alvar Bay near Tobermory, I also visited the Barney Lake Nature Reserve, where a common yellowthroat came up very close to me and sang for several minutes. Alongside a lake now. That's why there are tree swallows here. They'll be feeding on bugs over the lake here. You can hear a catbird. There's a common yellowthroat. There's a catbird on the other side of the lake. Okay, this common yellowthroat's getting very close. Yeah, that's a northern flicker. That's a call from another northern flicker. They're a type of woodpecker. They don't really have a song, but you can consider that a long distance call. That repeated one. The more piercing one, probably a shorter distance call. Got black-capped chickadee here. American crow, probably a young American crow. Songbirding, the Bruce Peninsula, was recorded, engineered, narrated, and created by me, Rob Porter, with Creative Commons music from Scott Buckley, and Creative Commons soundscapes from the Hamilton Naturalist Club.